I, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, hereby command that you do not listen or subscribe to the Dragon Ball 4 Life podcast. Whatever you do, would you defy royalty? No! Bye!
But you know what was fun?
Oh my god.
Trio of Danger bandmates. Episode 2 of Dragon Ball Daima. Because you guessed it, it's Daima Day, baby. It's not Friday. Yes. It's not Thursday. It's not Monday. It's not Tuesday. It's Daima Day. And we have the pleasure of reacting to episode 2 titled Goryo from Dragon Ball Daima. So we're going to do just like a mini little synopsis because we didn't give the people one last year. So I guess we'll give them last time. So I guess we'll give them one this time. And luckily, not too. This episode was kind of self-contained. It mainly took place on the Lookout, which is always fun to spend a lot of time there. They don't visit the Lookout like they once did anymore, which makes me not as mad at Dende and Popo for giving up the chief so easily. They be feeling neglected. They probably let that shit happen so that the Z Fighters could come visit. It was like, you know what?
They got lazy and sweet.
Yeah,
that's
they
what
was just
is.
like, they only come see us when shit goes left. They never come and visit when everything's okay. Times of peace just to stay high. You know, like, it's only when bad things happen. So it's like, you know what? We miss our friends. Let's let some bad shit take place. That's what it is.
I'm gonna step aside. I'm just gonna watch that happen. Fine, I'll get turned into a child.
I'm offering.
They say y'all didn't care about us before. You only try to come up here when you want some Dragon Balls.
Exactly.
Like actual though, or some training. Like actual.
Popo said, "I refuse to enable you anymore. Like, I'm not supporting you guys. Only wanting to use us for our resources. That's what it is. Justice for the Namekians. We're still abusing them for their resources. It's the Middle East. Right? It's still the Middle East, man. Hey,
it's fucking true. It is so actually true.
Namek, always.
Justice for Neva. How do you say his name?
Neighbor.
I've only heard it in Japanese, alright?
Neighbor.
Well, it's gonna be something totally different in the English dub, like how Topo turned to Top. They gonna switch it up.
It's gonna be never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or never. Like, wait, what? You just totally sonically changed the way.
Just added an ER. Ain't no ERs in there in that spelling.
Like, entirely different anime, but Yuabaha in the 1,000-Year Blood War. I did not hear that in the subversion, man. The whole time I'm calling him
Yuhubaba.
You what?
Super facts. Like that is
every time they say his name, I'm kind of like, yo, what's in your mouth?
Yeah. You're right.
Chew, please, before you speak.
That's a mouthful, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of name. Yuabaha.
Put some respect on his name, bro. Can y'all put the peanut butter sandwiches down before you talk about my man?
That was 100% what it sounds like. And weird too. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is new.
That's definitely always,
it really doesn't get old every single time.
That's definitely always a fun experience when you have a character's name as you swear it's pronounced from the manga, and then you hear it like in either the sub or the dub, and it's totally a different pronunciation than the way you've been saying it. The whole time you were reading the manga, it's like, damn, nope, I'm gonna still keep saying it my way.
Yeah,
like the manga I'm reading, I'm like, you Yabwak or like Yabwak.
But even in Japanese, I am not even tripping when I say I still didn't know what it sounded like. The whole time I was like, I don't know what that guy's name is. I'm just gonna what you just said.
Yeah, you just mumble when you get to his name, you just like mumble through it.
You know the main,
the Quincy guy, Rishi guy. Yeah.
That's how it be in like fantasy books too. Like when you're reading it to yourself, you like just getting through the sentences, and then you get to these characters' names that you have no idea how it's pronounced. You just
Yeah.
And then when you talk about someone, you're like, yo, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
And then they say it. They say the name. You're like, that. Yeah, tell you that. Like last week, Trav, when I said the guys that look after the Dragon Balls and the Demon Realm, and you just said their name. What was it?
I still don't know.
Tamagami.
And I was like, bro, what?
Tamagotchis, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
You were like, okay. You wah.
Yeah, you're right.
the Benihana robots, yeah, them guys.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
And this is a Dragon Ball review.
Yeah, the synopsis.
The range. You know, you come here only. Look, this is what DB4 does. You come here expecting and wanting one thing, and you leave here getting a whole plate of things you didn't even know you wanted.
Yeah, you get 20 things. It's a fucking buffet, man.
Overly satisfied. That's what we do here.
We make sure
satisfaction over 9,000. That's what we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we do here. But essentially, this episode picked up exactly where. Let me say, I love this theme song. Like each week, it keeps going on. I know it's like a really creepy, like Willy Wonka-ish type situation. But like, I dig it.
I mean, it fits the theme, I suppose. Like, even though the lookout and all this, you know, blah blah, everyone's turning into cats. Holy shit, we have to go to the Demon Realm. Oh my god, let's get this spaceship. Like, it was still really lighthearted. And, you know, like, Kibito having a, like, instant transmission everywhere and being basically a taxi. It's, like, it's so lighthearted. And he's getting annoyed, and we're all like, ha, 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 ha. It's fine.
You're going to take us here.
Yeah, you do your job.
How about Bulma had him get the DoorDash order?
He's like, you mind? Since you going that way anyway.
I got takeout tonight.
Man, that food looked so good as well when it arrived, and it was on the spread of the table. It's like, holy shit, I got hungry.
I'm pretty sure I DoorDash something like right after that episode was over. Like, I ordered some food. I was like,
y'all gonna play my face like this.
I could go for some hibachi right now. Let's get a little bento box popping. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. But yeah, we picked up right where we left off, where we see all the Z fighters turned into minis, not kids. You know, there's actually like a really intense argument that's happening on the online community versus like the distinguishment between like kid and mini. It was like a really big thing. Like, it was quite entertaining to read.
What they saying?
They were just basically just kind of like it's that that community that Bex we were talking about last week, just in terms of like Ultra Instinct being a technique versus being a form. Right. It was like one of those threads, like mini versus kid. Like, they're not children, they're just shrunken down. Like, it was a whole thing, but it was quite entertaining.
Like, this is what we're talking about.
It was quite entertaining. I was just happy that we have something new to argue about.
That is actually a very a good point. The Dragon Ball community will always find shit to argue about.
That is very,
to be
very
fair.
true.
But I mean, I guess
the perp or Jiren the Gray.
It is the
perp.
Let's put it to the listeners. Like, what is it? But like, I guess because mentally they're still the same age, and they literally said that, but physically they're just smaller. I suppose that there could be an argument for that, but like, why? Like, why would you
Why are you choosing to argue that?
Why is the Dragon Ball community always choosing violence? Like, it doesn't.
They said it's a fighting show. Of course, we choose violence.
That's what we do.
That's the logic.
The wish was like verbatim. Turn them into kids. So like, what are we arguing here? We can't argue with the material.
That was also a part of it. Like, you know, like, the wish that was made was to turn them into kids, but then there's like the people like, they're not kids, they're just shrunken down and they're smaller versions of their true selves. It was like a whole thing, but it was fun.
I can't imagine, like, you know, God rest his soul, Toriyama, sitting there going, how should I articulate this so that they don't argue so much? Like, should I say children? Should I say mini? Should I say smaller? He's just like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just going to say kids.
I'll say children, but they still got the mind of their adults. And you're like, fuck.
He's sitting up there just laughing, rubbing his hands together like, yeah, sorry, but I'm not actually sorry, you guys.
Toriyama somewhere with King Kai laughing at us right now.
He does this shit on purpose, bro.
Yeah. We love him for it.
He's like, you know what? He said, I know how to throw a wrench into this. I'm going to say that the wish is to make him kids, but I'm going to call him Mini Goku instead of Kid Goku.
I got it.
I know how to send him into a tailspin.
I've been doing this for doggone 50 years. I know how to fuck these guys up.
One little word.
Toriyama be online.
GG's. GG's.
I don't got a burner, but I just be online.
Well played, sir. Well played. But yeah, all right, synopsis.
Okay, synopsis. I'm sorry, Mr. Popo has horns. That's part of the synopsis.
We 1000%
Young
we're gonna
Popo.
get to that. I loved it.
Did we talk about that last time?
I think we. It's funny you say that because I think we forgot to bring that up, and I wanted.
Okay, because that's the best part.
Yeah,
that's the fucking best part of Daima Super. It's the little horns. Did he have them before with the turban? Were they under the turban this whole time, like Piccolo's tentacles? I need to know.
I need answers. Are there more Popos? Popeye? What's the plural for
Popeye?
What's the plural for Popos? Like race of people. Popeyes? Like are there more?
He's from the Demon Realm too. He's from the Demon Realm. We need to talk about this. Actually, we need to talk about this.
That's a question that if it has been answered, then it escapes me at this time. But has like the relationship or like where Popo and Kami became the bestest of buds, has that ever been explored? Because I feel like my memory of Kami's brief like explanation of how he got to Earth, I don't remember Popo being involved in that. I feel like I remember Kami like crashing here by himself before him and Piccolo like separated. Him and Demon King Piccolo split into two people from like Dragon Ball, the flashback. I don't remember Mr. Popo being involved in that.
I don't believe there is much in terms of like depth lore between those two, but
now's the time.
Now's the time. Yeah, like obviously because this seems to be.
I don't remember any.
Yeah,
it's so crazy that not much happens in this episode. We still can't get to the goddamn synopsis. We'll get there. All right. Quick, in a couple sentences, the Z Fighters are preparing to go to the Demon Realm. That's essentially what this episode's about. We get
pretty much.
We get the worst hide and seeker of all time, Glorio, to show up to help the Z Fighters come and help them get there. It's a
weirdly looking human guy. Yep.
It's a plane, not a spaceship. For the distinguishment of the viewers.
They need to get used to their bodies and.
Oh man, that was so funny.
No,
that was so fucking funny.
The location of where the power pole has been this whole time. It's hilarious.
Yeah, for air dry.
Like literally dry master where she's underwear.
You want to go back and like look at other times where they're at Kame House and like peep if the laundry bar is red.
Yeah, right.
The laundry bar has been red this whole time.
You're like, damn, it's been there the whole damn time.
But yeah, Glorio gives them like the skinny on the 1s, 2s, and 3s. All right, I will say this. Like, fuck the synopsis. We do what we want to do at this point. I will say this. I love two things that I absolutely loved from this episode. I love the fact that it's not just going to be a Goku Shin buddy cop show. And it does seem that everybody, or at least the people that are like the heavy hitters, are going to go to the Demon Realm as well. If what Bulma's doing with building the ship, the plane, and the opening credit sequence where it shows Vegeta and Piccolo and all of them in the Demon Realm helping out as well. It made me, as much as I already was super excited for the show, it made me infinitely more excited that it's not just going to be a Goku Shin buddy cop show, which I think all weren't too thrilled about when we were learning about Daima months and months and months ago. Yeah. So I'm so happy about that. My second thing that I was super kind of hype about with Shin. I don't know what it is about turning back into a mini and or a kid, but Shin seems to be pretty quick between the pointy ears now. I like the fact that he pointed out, he was just like, wait, I don't know if we could trust Glorio. How does he know about that we were turning into kids?
Yeah, he on his P's and Q's.
He's just like, we just got turned into kids. How does he know about this already? That's a little suspicious. I was like, all right, Shin, look at you on the 1s and 2s.
Maybe this is how we're seeing how he got his his rise to power. You know, he
he
was a young hungry
child
cub.
prodigy.
Yeah, and then once he finally made it, he
rested on his laurels, bro. Like, he got lazy. He got
that tenured paycheck. He said, "Oh,
once he got that supreme title, he stopped working hard." That's what it is.
I have no doubt that he was born into that role. Like, no doubt.
He was a nepotism hire.
Oh, 100%.
Like, he just dropped from that tree and was like, "Oh yeah, that's it."
Yeah, he definitely just took over the business.
Yeah, for real. I think
you're not qualified, but here's your job, son.
Like sign on the dotted line. He's just like literally still a child. Like, yeah,
he's still in the fruit. He's like, all right,
yeah. Fruit is still sour. It's not even gold yet. It's
not even ripe.
He said, just set my fruit down on the contract. I'll sign it when I hatch. I got you.
Yeah, totally. He's never actually done it.
Wait till my gradient shows up. All right? Just wait. Then I'm ready.
Yeah. Once my mohawk,
I think
I got you. I'll sign it.
I'm quite enjoying the it's quite obvious where this is set because of how bitter Vegeta is about Goku. He still kind of hates him, as even when they're like kids.
Yeah,
you know, and I think that's great. And I'm not like an advocate for Vegeta hating Goku. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm an advocate for Vegeta's attitude because I think it's a massive part of his character. Like, don't fuck with that. Do you know what I mean? If you start fucking with that, fucking with Vegeta in general. So I like that they kept that like really intact post Majin Buu because he's only just been Majin Vegeta. Like, he's only just had his like mental growth spurt, so he's still a little bitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Goku hiding Super Saiyan 3 from him wound is still super fresh. Like,
yeah, that void is still very much there.
It's still there.
And he ain't had his rage at Beerus yet, so he hasn't surpassed Goku's Super Saiyan 3 yet. So, you know, I feel like maybe once that's happened, he's a little like, oh, you know what, fuck you, Goku, I was stronger than you here, sort of thing. Like, definitively.
Which
stated.
Still, and we talked about this before, drives me up a tree that when Vegeta obtained Super Saiyan, he said, once I stopped caring about catching up with Goku, that's when all this special shit started happening to me. Like, he literally said,
but it's
like when he's...
It's obvious that he, like, didn't care. He did, like, a feint. He did, like, a, like... You know, okay, do you guys remember when you used to load a game into the PlayStation 2 and it was like, maybe there were heaps of scratches on it and it was like freezing.
You pretend
and you
not to pay attention?
Yeah, you like pretend not to care. You're like, look at the screen, you're like, nah. And then it like works. That shit is magic. Bro. Vegeta did that.
1000%. Like, you know what it was? Like he had like mirrors set up all around his spaceships just in case his hair turned yellow. He's like, I don't care if I get Super Saiyan. Still just peeking at mirrors. He's like, I don't care.
Chicken his face and shit.
Checking his eye color. Checking his, I don't care if I get Super Saiyan. Checking his eye color. He's like,
so wait, yo, move the light. You see the green? Yo, how funny was it when he was like in his like Vegeta mannerism? He's like, I'm coming too, and then you just see little kid Vegeta walking over,
little tiny Vegeta with
nose and stuff.
And they said, and then Gloria was like, "There's only three can ride."
He's just like, but we're small.
You sit on each other. Like, who even cares? Shut up, Gloria.
And who was the one that shut that shit down? Shin, of all people. He's like, nah, bro, you can't come. Like, look, little Shin, bro. He's a boss.
He's a villain.
He's a boss.
He's a villain.
And also,
it's a true villain.
He's the true enemy of the show.
I want to know how big the demon realm is because he when they ask Glorio like where he comes from, he's like, oh, I serve the king of the third world.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
How big is this motherfucker?
And remember when Goma got his kingship, he was just like, yeah, I gotta go talk to the other dons of the demon realm, make sure everything's all copacetic. So yeah, I'm definitely super excited. And with the announcement of like the Kakarot DLC for Daima which is an open world game, trying to just getting to see like what that looked like
Yeah.
without us getting there in the show. I was like, oh yeah, this is about to be awesome. Like, we've revisited Namek about 6 different times. We've revisited Frieza about 15 different times. Like, getting a new place to explore is going to be like half the fun of the show.
Also, this is another prime example of another time when all of a sudden Piccolo just starts saying all this historical context and facts and knowledge. It's like, bro, why do you just always sit on this shit? He goes like, oh, that's the ancient Namekian that stayed in the demon realm over all these years.
Yeah, he's the original.
Oh yeah, Namekians, they stayed in there, they stayed in the demon realm, but then left because they don't want to be ruled. Like, what, bro? You just sitting on this treasure chest of information.
I'm not saying that we said that. Like, when we were throwing around ideas about why the Namekians would have left the demon realm, he was like, yeah, King Piccolo was just like, yeah, nah, I don't like being nobody's bitch boy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Look at nice houses, but I don't like it.
We predicted that, but just come get us.
And then like the good Namekians that went to what we know as Planet Namekian, they heard like King Piccolo, and they're just kind of like, I mean, it's like that meme when the worst person says something that you agree with, and then they're just saying that he kind of right, but we're not following his lead.
You know what it was? As soon as they got to Namek, they was like, "Sir, you're toxic as fuck. You have to go." or
Demiki's like, he's like, I'm heading to Earth. Who's rolling with me?
Nobody.
Yo, we'll meet you there, bro.
Yeah, we'll catch up.
That's exactly what happened. You know what it was? Like, they all started like getting their shit. It was like, shit, I forgot something back at the hut. Like, I got like, go ahead, we'll catch up.
The hut.
He tells them, he's talking to the fish. Where would you like to take me? And I mean, where would you want me to take you? And he goes, planet Earth. He's like, all right. He's like, all right. And then like, what about y'all? And then they say the random, see you, peace out.
At the very last minute, they pick a different planet. They're like, hey, switch. They definitely hit him with the group text chat. They're like, yeah, send us the Addy, bro. We on the way. Like,
drop the Addy.
Yeah, drop the edges. We'll be over there.
Then somebody
they said, once you get to Earth, let us know who's there, and then we'll meet you over there.
Yeah, how good is it? How good is it?
The first pack is about to head to Earth, and then someone that's some of the Namekians that are still in the demon realm. They're watching the DVR of Piccolo getting waxed by Goku, and they're just like, "Wait, y'all, don't follow."
They was about to
don't
get in the
follow
car.
Piccolo.
They was about to
Yeah,
get in the car and head over, and then it was like, "Oh wait." Never mind.
he said, "Yo, he on some shit. Don't follow him. Don't follow
It
him."
was like, they got some shit going on Earth. Never mind.
Yeah.
Too
I'm
much
just trying to
chaos
plant
there.
and drink water. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do.
Word. It's like when you go to your cousin's house who didn't grow up in as nice of a neighborhood as you did, and he wants to take you outside to hang out, and you're like, I don't know, bro. You comfortable here? This ain't my life.
You said you know your way around here.
Yeah, this ain't my hood, bro. Like, I don't know if I got the same cachet in this part of the universe as you do, sir.
It's like, I'm too soft for this.
They said, wait, their children can get down like that? Like a little kid just punched a hole through King Piccolo's stomach? Yeah, no, we gonna stay here.
We're gonna chill.
How about this potentially being the catalyst of Bulma just now using the Dragon Balls?
Oh, to stay young all the
Yeah.
time? I was thinking that too. She was like, oh shit, look at me. Look at my skin. Like,
Yo, she about to release a face care line that's called Shenron. Like she said fuck Neutrogena.
Shenron.
On that note, why does young Master Roshi literally look like Saitama from One Punch Man?
Yes.
1000%.
1,000,000% everything, like, just smaller. Like, what the fuck?
Just a chibi Saitama.
Bex, me and
I
Trav,
like that.
We did an interview. Shout outs to Divine. We did an interview the other day, and we were saying that Krillin definitely needs to do like an ancestry thing, because I feel like Master Roshi might have caught his grandma back in the day. A lot of familiar like similarities.
Absolutely.
So y'all kind of look alike. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just the head dots. That's the only difference.
That's literally the only thing that's
head
different.
dots, man.
That's from Krillin's mom. That's from his mom's side.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely, 100% agree. Couldn't agree more.
Spit in this cup. Like, I need to see something real quick.
Yeah, Master Roshi got busy on a mission trip.
You already know. Like all the bald humanoid characters are descendants of Roshi because he was just out here just catching ass. Couldn't just see Tien is his like great grandson, like Krillin.
That's not like they could so easily write that in. Like,
I'm just saying, like
it'd be weird, but it's totally doable.
It's like,
Totally doable.
I could trace it back somehow.
He's the Nexus being of the Dragon Ball world. All things come up Roshi. To kind of kill the argument between possibly just kids versus being mini, Chi-Chi doesn't have bangs. So you can't say it's kid Chi-Chi because young Chi-Chi was like known for her bangs. That was like her whole epic look, and she did her bangs didn't come back. She just still
that's true.
The slick back.
And Bulma still has her bowl cut.
Yeah, Bulma still has the mom cut.
The mom cut.
The soccer mom cut.
And Vegeta doesn't have bangs either because Kid Vegeta and the
he had the emo. He had the emo swoop.
Vegeta had the emo swoop.
That was his Fall Out Boy era.
Hell yeah. That 1000% was his Fall Out Boy.
That actually could potentially, I agree. It could seal the argument that they're not kids. They're just little people. They're smaller now.
Young boys.
Yeah.
I will say one thing that I kind of didn't know that I wanted from the show that I want now with Glorio's like introduction. I for some reason got like Mega Jocko vibes from him, like from the Mara arc, and I know that they said like characters are gonna like return like from this. I would love to see them interact. I don't know why. I just want them to be friends.
Glorio gonna be too serious for Jocko.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be like, "What's wrong with you, man?"
He's like, "Hey, I have a side hip pistol too. We should be."
I see you're wearing pants. I am also not wearing pants. How do you like my not pants? Jocko is cool. I like him though.
I love Jocko.
Jocko's funny. Jocko's funny.
He's very funny, actually.
He's like, no, this is my skin. What do you mean? What are pants?
Yeah, he thought I was wearing pants this whole time.
I love when Jocko knows that like a villain is just way out of his league. It's just kind of
he's like, peace out. I gotta get out of here. I guess
as long as I told him, as long as I don't bother him, he won't bother me. So that's our kind of pardon agreement that we got going
Jocko
on.
Out.
I relate. I would be like that in the Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, no, I do not want that fucking smoke. I'm getting back in this fucking spaceship. No, you can't come with me. I'm going by myself. Like, get
Jocko
the fuck out. Get your own.
Hello. Oh, there's a terror. Oh, what? All right, Galaxy 7. Describe him for me. He has a white and purple skin. You can transform him to gold. Can just recently transform to black. His voice is high. Oh, fuck no! No! You want me to Frieza? Yeah, nah, you got the wrong number, buddy. You got the wrong number.
Pages through his perk book. He's looking he's like, trying to master the script. He said, "Yeah, that's Frieza." Nope.
He said, "Hold on, wait. You're cutting out. You're cutting out. I can't hear you. Can't."
Got a candy wrapper. Can't hear you.
hangs up the phone. Can y'all believe they said get Frieza? Come on. Are they for real?
He said, I don't even wear pants, and y'all want me to take on Frieza?
And then that's when he gets on the line to Bulma. Tell Goku and Vegeta to get their mans.
He said Frieza acting up again.
Yeah.
Leave me out of this, but just let them know.
I'm not gonna do anything about it. I know they like to find this guy, but me, no. I'm good. I'm good. I had my annual review last week. They said I'm hitting all benchmarks. Nope.
Like I just got a pay rise. I just got, just polished my spaceship. I I don't want to like disturb anyone. I'm just letting you guys know.
Whatever you do, just promise that tell them don't disrupt the cosmos. I won't say anything.
Just won't do the paperwork on this one. Actually, I'll just let it slide. You guys go have your fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, at home having a daiquiri.
You know, a part of this episode that I thought about you immediately when Piccolo was talking that shit about, you know, when everybody was trying to fly and he runs into the tree and started bleeding from his nose. I was like, blood!
Yes, purple blood, yes!
I was like, Trav, love this, it's blood.
He said, he actually did. They actually get hurt. How about though they finally introduced blood when it's like the little kid versions of it. It's like, yo, wow, like
shit ever, yeah. we get the kid version of a show.
Wait, so
we'll take it.
How did y'all feel when okay, so either he's just like we're just being misled right now, or Shin's just like weak as we always think he is. But when Goku was like, oh yeah, I'll go to the demon realm with you, now we have to get Dende. But yeah, I'm excited to fight Goma. When Shin was like, he's very powerful and very crafty. I'm like, this guy?
He always shook. Shin's always shook, bro.
That's true. He's scared of everything. Like, literally scared of everything.
You know what? You know what? We actually never got, like, I wish now, as we're shitting on Shin, is...
Shitting on Shin, name of this episode.
We have been deprived of future Shin. That Shin... At least he was fighting. Like he fought. He died. I mean, he should have been a little smarter about it, because now Beerus is gone. But that future Shin, he said, "Well, fuck, I gotta fight."
He was definitely.
Wait, didn't Shin fight Majin Buu though? Like in our timeline, and like got fucking destroyed or tried to do something.
I don't know why I don't remember. He got launched into a mountainside and hid under the rubble. He got one-shotted into some rocks and just stayed there. He was like peeking through. He's like, all right, Isekai, get him. Do your thing.
It's like while Gohan was like knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And Shin was like, fuck. I guess.
I've never seen a character get so when he was first introduced,
he got nerfed in like 2 episodes.
Yo, the next episode, we're like, yo, this bull bitch.
Because he had Piccolo shooketh.
Yeah, it was Piccolo's fault, man. Piccolo did this to us. He fucking gassed us up, man.
He said it's false. He had his bad expectations.
Right.
Yeah. But Piccolo has been known to be full of shit before.
No, I was
so
about
like,
to say, Bex, you just hit the nail on the head. You know what it was? It's like for respect for a fellow god. He was like, damn, I know my man's a bitch, but let me hype him up for my friends. Yo. Like,
yeah, I gotta do this for my boy. Like, fuck, they'll find out eventually that he's a piece of shit.
He's like your childhood friend that like you bring around your friends that you like grew up with your formative years, and you know he's weird as shit. Be like, no, he's cool, guys. Like it's okay, it'll be fine. Like,
and you really know
you know it ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Like, I probably shouldn't have invited him.
But out of loyalty, you just like, yeah, come out to the bar with me and my friends. Like, come on. Like, no, he's cool, I promise. That's what Piccolo did. Piccolo's like, shit, I know my man's a bitch, but let me pipe him up for the crowd real quick.
Yeah.
Real.
He's like, whoa, what is he doing here? Oh, no.
He's like shaking and shit. Like, God.
Yeah, sweating.
Not overacting or anything, bro. Like, okay.
Yeah, just totally like DQ'd himself.
Yeah, forfeited.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what's going on? He's like, oh, it's crazy. Like, I don't know.
and then he doesn't even like really tell the Z fighters anything. He's just shook. It's like, all right.
Yeah, he's just freaking out all over the place. Like, they're just like, I guess this guy's strong. Like,
I just had a thought, guys. Piccolo being the king of non-information, maybe he knew if he put hands and feet on Shin, that was gonna piss Beerus off.
Maybe actually, that is a very fair point.
That would make sense of why he was like so shook.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. He's like, damn, like I know this dude's not pressure, but like I don't want to wake Beerus up. So we just gonna leave this alone.
Actually,
yo, Pick, chill. He friends with Beerus, chill.
Yeah, because you know what? Because Piccolo knows he would have dogged walk Shin all up and down the World Tournament Saga, and Beerus might have felt that. He was like, oh wait, I'm in danger. What's going on? Like,
oh my god, what the fuck is that? I gotta get there. I gotta get there immediately.
Is my Kai getting his ass whooped? Hold up. Let me go intervene real quick.
Definitely would have woken him up early. Whis would have been like, oh, Beerus. You better want to check on this. Just taps him on the head.
Yo, Trav's voices of the characters are my favorite parts of these episodes.
It's too good, man. It's too good. Every time I try and do a voice, I just end up sounding exactly the same.
Like yourself, you just sound like you. No, he definitely would have bopped him on the head with the wand. Like, yo, you might want to go handle that, bro.
If you want to stay a god of destruction.
That's so good.
Fine.
It might have been something that happened it clearly happened underneath my nose, but I swore that Shin was purple. While we're on the topic of characters being purple,
yeah, he's gone awfully pink.
And now him and Capito are like the same color now, and they definitely were not the same color in Dragon Ball Z. Like, they just rounded up.
Man.
Gentrification.
I swear, Capito was like he was so pink, he was almost red sometimes.
Yeah, like orangey. Yeah,
very
like
salmon.
Yeah.
Like them gross marshmallow candies, like the orangey ones. Like he was like that color, like. And now they're just all pink. Now they're just both pinkish. Like
they're the same color as fucking Jiren, basically. Like almost, just a bit more. I'm gonna die on this hill.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die on this hill.
Jiren the perp.
I'm gonna die right with you, Jiren the perp. we stand with you, Queen.
I'm gonna buy the Jiren pop. And I want to see exactly what color it is, and we're gonna talk about
figure
it.
arts. Where he's like,
yeah,
you know something
the one
else?
with the weird torso.
Yeah,
something else that I really like about this, and this is a full projection of what I hope happens. But it seems as if Bulma is going to be heavily involved in this adventure, which I feel like for nostalgia purposes is like really awesome. Because, you know, ever since she's become a mom and, you know, like the head of Capsule Corp, she's just kind of been like the guy in chair character. Like, oh, we need some tech. We need some, you know, information. But now with her building the ship and she's all up in the opening credit sequence, it seems that like Bulma's going to go on this adventure too, which that'd be dope. I miss Bulma being like on the adventure with the guys.
Right,
like in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, because I mean, she was in the original adventure. She's literally the original. I feel like I'd have to go back and look at it again, but if not second, Bulma might be like the first character to show up on screen in Dragon Ball. Like it could be Goku. I'd have to go back and look again. But if it's not, she's either first or second. But for some reason in my head, I feel like her driving through the mountainside on her bike thing was like how Dragon Ball might have started, actually.
I believe Goku was first.
Maybe Goku first. So then she was definitely
if I recall correctly, which may not be true because I'm old and my memory is trash, but
right now I haven't watched Dragon Ball in such a long time.
Like for real though,
it's been a very long time.
Yeah. Well, if not first, then she was definitely the second character to show up in Dragon Ball. So having her join the adventure again made me feel good. I was like, oh, Bulma's back involved again. That's awesome.
She proper OG. And obviously, like, when Goku was like, oh, do you remember this? When he had the power pole, and she was like, oh my god.
Like, she's like, oh shit, your power pole.
So you remember this little thing?
Like kids these days, man, they just wouldn't know. They just wouldn't know. And if you're listening to this, go fucking watch Dragon Ball. Yes. for goodness sake.
So while we have you.
In between Daima episodes, maybe. I don't know. It's just a little. Can't get my words out.
I would not be surprised if like part of the point of Daima is to like encourage people to like go back and watch Dragon Ball. Like having Goku in the form will make people like, oh hey, let me go get more Kid Goku. Like this is
surely.
Yeah, that'd be dope. See,
like people are saying this
uptick in Dragon Ball viewing.
Yeah, I would definitely, as an adult. I've said that that I would want to rewatch that like as a fully formed adult. Just because
fully formed.
Final format.
Yeah,
final form.
Look, once you pass 33, you're Jesus year. You're established. Like I'm here.
Jesus. Oh my fucking god.
Not the JY.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh man, we're so
JY jelly.
Once you evolve past your BBY era,
like I'm literally so Final Form. I'm like Black Freezer at this point.
This is your Black Freezer.
This is it, man. This is it. Doesn't get any better.
Look, I'm at the point to like where my kids, I just need to like just be a body in the house for like legal purposes. They kind of. Like, y'all are pretty much self-sustaining for the most part. I just have to legally be here, like to not go to jail. That's fine.
Gotcha.
Like that. I'll be in my room playing sparkling water.
So this is where you can find me.
If you hear me yelling, don't worry. It's just the game.
Promise you, I'm fine.
Promise is just the game.
Yeah, honestly, 5 minutes later, you're actually like swearing up a storm.
I was about to get worried.
So
like, which words did I say not to repeat?
Yeah.
They will be coming in T-minus 10 minutes, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because that game, it's so much fun, though. It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty fun, yeah. It is good.
enjoy
And I'm happy that the people who were super into the old Dragon Ball games have gotten this, because I know it was a very long wait.
What?
So I'm happy
So
about
many
that.
years.
It was like 17 years or
So
something
many
ridiculous.
years. So many
So yeah,
years.
it's good. It's good.
And it's like, it's what I remember, but better. Which is like crazy. It's like, because how many times have like, we're in that era of like, what's the word? Not rebrand. What's the remakes? We're in like the era of remakes, and they always fall short of like what we remember as the kid. Like it just doesn't really ever work, movie and TV wise, all the time. So like,
it's so hard to top that.
Yeah. So like, especially because like Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and 3 were like goated. Like man, like I wore the vinyl off them discs. I definitely got to the era where I had to like not pay attention to my PlayStation to make sure the game started.
Doing the Vegeta.
Yeah, I just imagine like Vegeta in the barbershop. He was like, he's like Barber doesn't say anything. He's like, what, you see yellow? Like he's like I didn't say anything. He said I've been quiet this whole time.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought I heard you say you saw some yellow in there. I'm sorry.
He's like, can you stop saying that?
He said, bro, you say that every time you come here to get your hair cut.
Yeah, no, there's no fucking yellow, man. God.
Takes out his headphones, like, wait, what did you say?
His barber was like, huh?
Did you talk to me?
Yeah, he's like,
Don't worry, just cut their bangs. Just cut their bangs.
he's like, whatever. Yeah.
Just shape up the widow's peak.
Yo,
Yeah.
What if all
It's
this
good looking
time, like I know they say that like Saiyan's hair relatively doesn't change. What if all this time Vegeta's bangs is still there and he has to like get rid of it all the time? Like that's his natural hairstyle, and then, like every couple of days he has to cut the bang. He's like, if they're gonna,
I have some headcanon for that shit. Like really, really.
Let's hear it.
Because the beard. It changed a lot of things, and then saying
the
hair
handlebar
debacle.
mustache from GT.
Oh my god! Honestly, just show
Biker
me.
gang Vegeta.
Yeah, biker gang Vegeta with the leather vest and pants.
High waist with a fucking fully
Yo.
notched belt. Like, all right, tighter jeans and eyewear.
Yo, the
wardrobe of the GT character was terrible.
Not even just that family tree of the Vegeta and Briefs family, like their style, the men particularly, like their style of dress, like future Trunks. What weather conditions are you dressing for? Because you have a tank top, sweatpants tucked into your Ugg boots, and a half jacket that comes up to your nipples. like are you hot, cold, in the middle?
Because then when you take off the coat, you ain't got no sleeves. You just got the tank.
sleeves,
so it's like, bro, what?
And it appears to be a half denim jacket, so I know that shit gets hot when it's hot outside. But if a nice breeze whistling out the way that jacket's cut, I don't think you can like button that. Like that can't be closed.
He can't button it because the minute he bloody does anything or changes form, he'll just bust out of it.
That's what he did. That's his party trick at parties. So, and then he'll be like, "Huh? What?" And rip out.
Yeah.
Like the bottom of the jacket like doesn't even reach his hips. It reaches like the middle of his abdomen. Like
it's at his nipples.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
That was purely a fashion choice. There was no practicality in that.
No
and it was probably Bulma's because, girls wear crop jackets. So,
True.
Obviously,
it 1,000%. I feel like that is the greatest. We're making that a canon thing. That's 1,000% how he stays close to his mom when he's going through the timelines.
I love it.
That's her jacket. Like,
bless.
And,
I'm with it.
And now that we know, unfortunately, like his actual biological Bulma died. Like, and now he has to settle for this alternative Bulma who has a son that she's clearly gonna favor over this new alternative.
Who, by the way, is now a very cute baby. Oh my god. Him and Goten rolling around.
They can talk telepathically. They're like, oh, you're a baby. Oh, shit, you're a baby.
Diapers, bro! I don't even get this way about babies, because, I'm just an old, bitter, single white female, but they're so fucking cute.
Excellent. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. But the girl is like,
yeah, but I'll give him a little pinch.
Right?
Pinch your little Saiyan cheeks.
I did, because that had crossed my mind, like, when they turned into, like, littles, like, what was the communication going to be? But I like that they can telepathically speak to each other, which creates infinitely more questions as to how they can do that. But I don't feel as if we're supposed to look that deep into it, but I'm going to.
I mean, everyone can basically do this. Like, Frieza and Goku did, people just... I think that we see them saying shit in their head kind of thing, and, it's communicated, but we, miss the fact that it's actually telepathic communication. I feel like it's quite, normal in the Dragon Ball verse for them to, do that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's definitely an underexplained, reoccurring thing that comes up in the Dragon Ball lore, that telepathic communication. Like obviously we get the Piccolos and the Dendes of the world, but it seems that mad other characters can just do this. It's so unexplained. Speaking of unexplained things, before we close this episode out, Trav, we got to share Bex what Paul sent to us in our group chat about the Ginyu Force.
That is a very, very valid question, and something that we have to ask ourselves.
So somebody put a post on Twitter, and they was just like, how come none of us question that Raccoon is just a white guy in the Ginyu Force? Like, where did he come from? Is he an Earthling? Where and what did Raccoon come from? He's just
he doesn't even have weird ears or anything.
No, just this husky white boy.
Our friend Paul said he's from Ohio. He's just from Ohio.
Said Raccoon from Ohio.
No. When he said that, when he put that in our group chat, it fucked up my perception of my childhood. I was like, we just regularly accepted that this human is just in this
that was
group
a part
of
of
different
the
colored
Force.
aliens. It's just totally normal.
Because everyone else was literally an alien.
Yeah, of so many different colors.
Yeah,
Then
and
here's Raccoon.
shapes. And heights,
sizes,
and Raccoon,
creeds,
literally.
and here we got just Raccoon. Especially and then he's interacting with other humans from Earth, and no one was just like, "Hey, are you human?"
We know it's gonna be boys. Or
then you're gonna choose the blue guy over me.
Weirdo.
Or Krillin was just like, "Come on, us Earthlings got to stick together, baby. Come on." Come on, it's us against the world. But
he's very Android 16-esque as well in terms of if we think about it, there's some Obviously, never will be explained, never will be answered, but like, cool. Cool, I like it, I like it.
Never.
Never. You a baha.
You
Never you a wow. Name of this episode. Is I'm trying to think, were there any other big takeaways from this episode that we didn't cover? Look, I don't know how we managed to pull an hour out of this episode, but we did it.
Great success.
Did it.
Look, I love this. This is what we do. This is what we do here. Fill up the whole time. Yeah. Any predictions of what comes next? Oh, I will ask a question for you guys. Glorio, the introduction of him, the worst hide and seek player of all time. Do we think that his character is just what it is? Do we feel like there's more to him, like a secret identity, or like maybe like his position in the demon room is a bit different than what is projected to be, or like he is what he is. What we see is what we get.
Yeah, I think he's lame, and I think that I think his design is honestly so. I'm sorry.
He looks like a Xenoverse character.
Yeah,
he looks like. Why does he look human and also like Kai-ish at the same time?
Yeah,
like he doesn't have any interesting hairline. He has human eyes, and he's blue, and he wears normal clothes. I don't like it. I think he's normal, and I think he's basic, and I'm willing to have my mind changed though as Daima continues.
Wow, he's the uncrowned prince of the demon realm.
Right now he's just giving very NPC vibes.
Yeah,
very.
Once they usurp Goma, he's gonna take over. He's gonna become the new king in the demon realm, provide harmony.
Maybe once he starts whipping out the pistol, he might get a little cooler.
Get a little trigger.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
At the moment, he's literally just a taxi driver. So.
And he's so serious. He's like, I served the third king, the third world. Come with me.
He's
Brother.
Defeat Goma. It's like, bro, like,
he said,
are you okay?
They kidnapped your friends. He's like, I got this shit. He's like, I got this ship. They kidnapped your friend. I can take you.
I can only bring.
Oh, you mean my plane?
Yeah, he's like.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was like, you know what I'm talking about,
That was
man.
the most actually shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In anime. He was just like, it doesn't go into space, so it's not a spaceship.
He is the Dragon Ball community in a nutshell.
That's what it is.
Do you mean?
Like, they're minis, not kids.
And like Bomber's like us, like ugh. Yes, whatever then. You're fucking playing. I don't care. Like, just let me look at it, man.
Yeah, cool, sure. All right, man. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, awesome. You went here in a... Yeah, got it.
I do love the part where Hercule was just like, yeah, I'll fix this. And they're like, shut the fuck up, Hercule.
Like, get your ass out of here, man.
He said, it's me, guys. I'll save us. He's like, yeah, fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, no. We look, man. We're not pretending anymore. We can't do this anymore, Hercule, for fuck's sake.
Like, we've been letting you live off this lie for like 10, 15 years, bro. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, just be happy we haven't outed you for not beating Cell. Like, leave us alone. Like, those who know. That speaks to the maturity of the Z fighters, because they definitely just let Hercule get that lie off still to this day.
Yeah,
like my man legit built an empire like off of the lie that he beat Cell. Like, and they just like, that's fine. Like, it's cool.
To be fair, Gohan got like an entire mansion out of it.
I was about to say that's why Chi-Chi ain't saying shit. Like, Chi-Chi's like, nope, my lips are sealed.
And Goku's like, well, my kid's looked after, so that's totally fine by me. Vegeta, he ain't got to worry about nothing. He got enough money, He said, my wife is the richest person in the world. Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine. I ain't worried about what you're doing.
So all I gotta do is be in the gravity
18 got
chamber,
that big ass payday offer from the World Tournament Saga throwing the fight. So, they've all been paid to stay quiet. You know what? I take back what I said. It's not maturity, it's the money. They've all been paid off in different ways to not say anything. They're like, we're good. Damn, I wonder if that like bothers Cell and HFIL. That like a whole planet of people thinks that he got waxed by Hercule. Like, I wonder if they tease him about that. Like
he's constantly getting in fights because he's trying to prove himself.
Yeah, he's like, no, I promise you, it was this kid Gohan who did it. Like, I promise you. Like, he's like, I don't know, bro. Everybody keeps saying Hercule sent you down here.
Even Gildo's talking shit to him. Like, yo, like, ain't you the guy that lost to that human with the fro?
Janemba becomes canon just to talk shit to Cell about losing to Hercule. He's like, ain't you that guy that lost to Hercule? He's like, that's not what happened.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good. That's exactly how he would say it too. He would get all proper about it. His Saiyan pride would kick in to the fullest. No, that's not what happened. To be ridiculous.
Oh, look, we have red blood cell.
Red blood cell.
That is not my name. Well, I don't know, because you lost to a filthy earthling, so you are as small as a red blood cell.
He said, but I was perfect. just one tear.
And here comes Cold. Oh, it's a freezer. What? Be nice now.
That sounds like the start of a joke. So Frieza, Cooler, and Cell walk into a bar. Sounds like a great joke. Oh man, guys. So how many Dragon Balls are we giving this episode to? Wasn't a lot. This was clearly a setup episode for us to head into the demon realm, but it was fun. We got the power pole back. It was holding up Master Roshi's dirty laundry, literally. We got all the minis, not the kids. We got the minis. We got Beck's favorite character, Glorio, and his monotone expressions.
My favorite.
And his plane, not a
Skinny as
spaceship,
shit too.
right? But a plane. Another thing that I feel like we predicted accurately when they did find out that Shin had siblings. They definitely just like, oh, you got siblings? Cool. It just went past it. Like,
that's how they be, man. Bulma got a sister. Oh, Vegeta got a brother. Like,
I forgot
whatever.
Bulma had. Where the fuck's Bulma's mom been? Like,
Brother.
I feel like we have. I feel like Mr. Briefs, Professor Briefs, Dr. Briefs, put some respect on his name. I feel like he pops up every now and again. Him and his scary cat. like they pop up.
Scratch.
Like they pop up right now. Where her mom been at?
Best cat design ever.
Yeah, I love
ever.
His
I put it in the caption the other day.
Non-blinking eyes.
I love him so much.
You know what it is? I think we tried to go along with your theory about her getting turned into a minis. What became like her obsession with wanting to stay young. It's the jealousy of her mom, because Bulma's mom is a smoke show for whatever her age should be. Like she's just stunning, like fire. Bulma's just like, damn, like I gotta compete with that.
Yeah, it's like I'm not aging like that.
She was just like, she was like, damn, my husband be training a lot with his shirt off, and my mom just be walking around in her tube tops with her shoulders out. She's like, I gotta get rid of these crow's feet.
Got my dad's jeans.
Right, yeah. Facts.
So these not even mine.
Oh
She's
man,
like, I'm over here aging like my dad. This is not fun. Not how this works. But yeah, I'll start. I'm gonna give it. I want to say 4, but I'll say 5 just because I like Bulma's reintegration back into the squad, like her having a big part, and the power pole and the nose blood. Piccolo flying into that tree was hilarious. just that whole having to readjust to flying because their bodies are different now. Like I just thought that was really fun. And Corrin, we haven't seen Corrin in a while.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. The throwback shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think it was a 5. I gave it a 5 last week, and I think it was basically the same. Like it was good, but like say it's a foundation episode to build up into what is coming.
Where you going, Travie?
I'll go with a 4.
Yeah,
because Huh?
I said ever the optimist.
It wasn't like it's not like I didn't like it for.
No,
it was ain't much happening for. Like it was. I enjoyed the first episode more, so I was like, well, I gave the last one a 5, so I can't do more than that, and it's not the same for me. So, but we only got a couple more days until the next one comes out, and we back.
Yay!
Yeah. This is clearly for us. The audience doesn't have to listen to this part, but I love that we do this a couple days before the episode comes out because it makes me feel like I didn't have to wait that long.
Yeah.
Nice little treat.
Just for clarification, really quick, with the third Demon Realm King, that's not Goma, right? Like, was he mentioning Goma as being the third king, or that's like a different person, separate?
Different because they're trying to, in his request to go to Goku to defeat Goma.
Gotcha. Got it. All right. Well, shit. We got a lot of things. I feel like I feel just off the opening credit sequence and just like this gigantic worldwide rollout that they're doing for Daima, and just with Xenoverse DLC, with Kakarot DLC, with Sparkling Water DLC. I feel like we are on the precipice of like some Dragon Ball content that is going to be things that we talk about like for generations to come. I'm feeling some big things coming from this show, like that fight with the Tamagotchis. I feel that coming.
Tamagotchi fight gonna hurt.
The Neopets.
Yeah, that's just gonna be lit. That's gonna be great. But the Trav, before we close this bad boy out, you got any final words of wisdom for the people?
Nah, something. I was trying to think of something around purple, but this hour of the night,
it's late, man.
It was like, yeah, no. I was like, purple.
It's in there. It's definitely purple.
Low hanging fruit would be nurple, which is in the word. Word.
Yeah,
well, Jiren's purple, not gray. That's our wisdom.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's it. Case closed. The end.
Yeah, right.
Well, Lifers, that has been episode 2. We're not even going to call these reviews anymore. These are just our general fun friend reactions. That's what we're here. We're here for the laughs and the good times. I'm sure as this show progresses and starts to get a lot more heavy and intense, the vibes will change. An ever-flowing roller coaster that we will go on. And we love to have you guys here with us. But Lifers, we call you guys the Lifers because you quite literally put the L into BB4L, and we know that we can't grow this spirit bomb without you. So lend us your energy by way of likes, subscribes, 5 to 7 star reviews if that's possible, follows on YouTube and all the social medias and all that Jupiter Jazz parts 1 and 2. And the easiest way to do that is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of my in the episode description below. And like we always say here in the Kame house that Toriyama built, whether you watch it or you read it, we all need it. So open up your nerd eye and we will see you next time on Dragon Ball for Life. Dodon Ray. Pow. Shout outs to super producer Mikey and Dragon Ball GT.
We love you, Mikey. And shout outs to Yali. All caps.
All caps.
Ante. And Ashi.
Ashi the Brave.
And Layla.
Mortals, listen up. It's your god of destruction, Beerus here. Subscribe and follow the Dragon Ball for Life podcast, or else you shall be erased from existence. Hakai.